What are we going to do? Because I don't believe that this unit, that not only can they win a game in Boston, but I wouldn't be shocked that Boston won game number 6 in Cleveland. Based on the way the team has played, the younger players adjusted in game number 4, the way they played the second quarter, third quarter, and the fourth quarter, and the way they went back to game number 5 and handled their business in Boston, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Boston won tonight in Cleveland.
See, I agree with you that you can't just say LeBron will be enough for them to win a game in Boston, because you're right. We saw game 2 in Boston. LeBron played brilliantly, a 40-point triple-double, and they lost. But we can show the audience the home-road discrepancy. There's 2 different teams now. Like, Boston is a great team at home, and they have been bad on the road. Is one great player enough to beat them on the road? I mean, I've seen it happen in this postseason already. I saw Giannis do it. I saw LeBron do it twice already. Go ahead.
Who has more support, Giannis or LeBron?
Giannis.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think, I expect LeBron to play better than Giannis's best game. Like
of course, that kind of math, Nick, of course. Yeah, I expect LeBron to play better. But basketball doesn't work like that. All right? The backcourt of the Cavaliers has been horrible. And there's nothing. There's no number that we can pull. Dusty, get me a stat that's going to tell me JR's going to play better, that they're going to play. There is no stat. So you know what we are back to now? We're back to where we were at the Pacers series. Man, we just believe in LeBron. It's just blind faith. But what if that doesn't work? What if that doesn't work over the next 2 games? Which I don't believe it's going to work because of lack of support.
But listen, just real quick, I apologize. For game 7, he needs the backcourt to be better. They need, because when you're talking about how bad the backcourt's been, again, that's the games in Boston.
So what if they lose tonight? What are we going to come on here on Monday? How are we going to explain it to people?
If they lose...
All right, because our job is supposed to give people some type of preview. We got 2 games before we're going to be on TV. And there's a chance they could lose tonight. So our job is to paint a picture as if they could lose tonight, because if they did, tonight's game is far more important than talking about game number 7.
Sure, but I feel like a lot of what you're describing are scenarios that I think only apply to the Boston team in TD Garden. The Boston backcourt has not been better than the Cavs backcourt.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just do the stats of the backcourt at home. How great they've been. Well, they haven't been good. All right? They've been better. The Cavs backcourt.
Sure,
they've been better at home.
They played into about a draw, right?
They still have been below the NBA average.
Oh, of course.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that. And if you're saying, what are we going to do? Like, how am I going to explain it if the Cavs lose it tonight? Listen, I have to own it. I will have been wrong about this from the beginning. But I do not think that when the other team doesn't have an established superstar, no matter how good the supporting cast is, no matter how bad Cleveland's supporting cast is, that Cleveland's going to lose a home elimination game in the Eastern Conference. I don't believe that.
Question. You rejected my question and my premise that LeBron needs to score 100 points and not rely on anything else. I almost reject yours a little, that he could single-handedly go out and win this game. Ty Lue didn't know really how to manage the last game because he didn't know who to rely on. How does he make adjustments now for this game, not knowing, is he going to play Kyle Korver? Is he going to keep the same backcourt? Do you rely on J.R. Smith? I mean, how do you answer those questions?
You bring up a good point, Jenna. In an elimination game, how patient can I be with guys I've depended on? Absolutely. It's legitimate. Everyone should be asking themselves that question. How long can they stay? Do they go with Jetty Osman? You know, do they give him some minutes? Like, there's so many questions surrounding the Cavs that are legitimate. He made a huge mistake in game number 5. All right, as far as Kyle, the number of minutes he played, worrying about the Celtics rotation compared to doing what they do best, and that's put the best shooters on the court. So all those things are on board. What I just try to do, Jenna, is give people a picture of the scenarios of what can happen. And in this game tonight, it's not like Vegas thinks this is one lopsided game. Cleveland is going to win. If they don't win tonight, I just try to give people things they should look at for the upset.
Right, and I just the upset would be the most shocking result of the NBA playoffs thus far.
Okay.
It would be more shocking than
But we would at least have our fan base prepared for that.
Okay, well that's your job then, Tim.
That's what I'm doing.
That's fine. The point you're making about, listen, Clarkson, maybe he shouldn't be in the rotation. Ty Lue making adjustments. All those things are applicable for Sunday. For tonight, I don't think the game will be close, and I think it will be because of that guy. I guess we'll see. We'll see in about 13 hours.
All right, that's the story there. We'll go back to the Western Conference Finals on the other side. Coming up, who is to blame for the Warriors now being down 3